The galaxy is full of powerful empires, advanced species, and ancient civilizations. They look across the stars and record every new world they discover. Among billions of planets, one small blue world is often ignored. A world full of water, chaos, music, war, love, mistakes, and hope. That world is Earth. To the galaxy, Earth seems weak. Humans fight each other over land, religion, money, and power. They pollute their air, destroy forests, and fear the unknown. Alien observers watch these mistakes and laugh. They will be an easy target, they say. The Zarkon Dominion, the most feared empire in the nearby sectors, finally turns its attention toward this little blue planet. For years they watched from afar. They saw humans argue on their networks, throw weapons at each other, and collapse nations with their own hands. Humans look unprepared, divided, and desperate. The Dominion believes conquering Earth will be fast and simple. So, they send their first scout ship, the Vraxen, into Earth's orbit. The Vraxen silently glides above the dark side of the planet, studying cities glowing below. Billions of lights sparkle like stars. The aliens take it as a sign of energy waste, of carelessness. They do not even hide their locations, one of their generals mocks. But then something strange happens. The Vraxen detects hidden signals coming from deep underground, encrypted, powerful and unlike any signal found before in the galaxy. The ship's artificial intelligence tries to decode the pattern but fails. It almost sounds like a warning. The aliens try to retreat and report. But before they can turn around, their ship completely vanishes. No explosion, no debris, no message, just silence. The Dominion receives the last moment of the scout's camera feed. A flash of bright blue light. And then nothing. They believe there must be a malfunction. Ships do not just disappear, so they send another scout, then another, and another. Every ship that reaches Earth never returns. The Dominion leaders grow impatient. They want answers. Why is this primitive world destroying their ships? So they send a second wave. A small strike team lands in a desert at night. The soldiers step onto the sand, armored and ready. They expect humans with sticks and bullets. They do not expect shadows. Dark figures appear in silence. No heat signals. No heavy footsteps. They move faster than any creature the Dominion has ever studied. One by one, the alien soldiers disappear, dragged into darkness. Their weapons, armor, and even bodies are gone within seconds. The mission footage ends abruptly. Not a single alien survives to explain what happened. The Dominion begins to worry. Still, they cannot believe this tiny species has any real power. They think humans are confused animals, but Earth knows exactly what it is doing. Far beneath major cities and secret bunkers, humans have been preparing for decades. Every lost invader, every captured alien tool, has been hidden away and studied. Humans are not weak. Humans are adapters. They learn fast. Too fast. They turn every threat into a new strength. Unknown to the galaxy, Earth already has a unified defense force, one not controlled by world governments, but by a secret council formed long ago. After the first alien crash in the 20th century, humans knew the universe was dangerous, so they waited quietly for whoever came next. Above Earth, a third alien vessel appears. It broadcasts toward human satellites with a loud booming message. This planet is now property of the Zarkon Dominion. Surrender immediately. No response. Cities continue glowing. Airplanes continue flying. Humans continue living. Like nothing is happening. The aliens are confused, and then every light on their ship shuts off. The vessel is disabled, trapped in orbit, frozen. Doors refuse to open. Systems fail one by one. Suddenly, a human voice appears on their speakers. Calm, slow, cold. You are not welcome here. The aliens demand to know who is speaking. There is no answer. The ship begins falling toward Earth, burning in the atmosphere. It tries to escape, but invisible force shields push it back down. A major explosion lights up the night sky. To the rest of the world, it looks like a shooting star. To the Dominion, it is a declaration of war. But Earth does not celebrate. Earth does not announce this event. Earth stays quiet, silent like a hunter, because humans know something. The killer is most dangerous before the first scream. The Dominion finally takes this seriously. Their leaders shout in fear and anger. How can these primitives destroy us? How? A final message reaches their headquarters, sent from an unknown source on Earth. 12 simple words. Do not mistake our silence for weakness. We are watching you. The galaxy laughs at this message. They think humans are bluffing. What they do not understand is this: humanity never stops fighting. Humans evolve under pressure. Humans become monsters when cornered, and now the galaxy has cornered them. The galaxy is full of powerful empires, advanced species, and ancient civilizations. They look across the stars and record every new world they discover. Among billions of planets, one small blue world is often ignored. A world full of water, chaos, music, war, love, mistakes, and hope. That world is Earth. To the galaxy, Earth seems weak. Humans fight each other over land, religion, money, and power. They pollute their air, destroy forests, and fear the unknown. Alien observers watch these mistakes and laugh. They will be an easy target, they say. The Zarkon Dominion, the most feared empire in the nearby sectors, finally turns its attention toward this little blue planet. For years, they watched from afar. They saw humans argue on their networks, throw weapons at each other, and collapse nations with their own hands. Humans look unprepared, divided, and desperate. The Dominion believes conquering Earth will be fast and simple. So, they send their first scout ship, the Vraxen, into Earth's orbit. The Vraxen silently glides above the dark side of the planet, studying cities glowing below. Billions of lights sparkle like stars. The aliens take it as a sign of energy waste, of carelessness. They do not even hide their locations, one of their generals mocks. But then something strange happens. The Vraxen detects hidden signals coming from deep underground, encrypted, powerful and unlike any signal found before in the galaxy. The ship's artificial intelligence tries to decode the pattern but fails. It almost sounds like a warning. The aliens try to retreat and report. But before they can turn around, their ship completely vanishes. No explosion, no debris, no message, just silence. The Dominion receives the last moment of the scout's camera feed, a flash of bright blue light, and then nothing. They believe there must be a malfunction. Ships do not just disappear, so they send another scout, then another, and another. Every ship that reaches Earth never returns. The Dominion leaders grow impatient. They want answers. Why is this primitive world destroying their ships? So they send a second wave. A small strike team lands in a desert at night. The soldiers step onto the sand, armored and ready. They expect humans with sticks and bullets. They do not expect shadows. Dark figures appear in silence. No heat signals. No heavy footsteps. They move faster than any creature the Dominion has ever studied. One by one, the alien soldiers disappear, dragged into darkness. Their weapons, armor, and even bodies are gone within seconds. The mission footage ends abruptly. Not a single alien survives to explain what happened. The Dominion begins to worry. Still, they cannot believe this tiny species has any real power. They think humans are confused animals. But Earth knows exactly what it is doing. Far beneath major cities in secret bunkers, humans have been preparing for decades. Every lost invader, every captured alien tool, has been hidden away and studied. Humans are not weak. Humans are adapters. They learn fast, too fast. They turn every threat into a new strength. Unknown to the galaxy, Earth already has a unified defense force. One not controlled by world governments, but by a secret council formed long ago. After the first alien crash in the 20th century, humans knew the universe was dangerous, so they waited quietly for whoever came next. Above Earth, a third alien vessel appears. It broadcasts toward human satellites with a loud, booming message. This planet is now property of the Zarkon Dominion. Surrender immediately. No response. Cities continue glowing. Airplanes continue flying. Humans continue living. Like nothing is happening. The aliens are confused, and then, every light on their ship shuts off. The vessel is disabled, trapped in orbit, frozen. Doors refuse to open. Systems fail one by one. Suddenly, a human voice appears on their speakers. Calm, slow, cold. You are not welcome here. The aliens demand to know who is speaking. There is no answer. The ship begins falling toward Earth, burning in the atmosphere. It tries to escape, but invisible force shields push it back down. A major explosion lights up the night sky. To the rest of the world, it looks like a shooting star. To the Dominion, it is a declaration of war. But Earth does not celebrate. Earth does not announce this event. Earth stays quiet, silent like a hunter, because humans know something. The killer is most dangerous before the first scream. The Dominion finally takes this seriously. Their leaders shout in fear and anger. How can these primitives destroy us? How? A final message reaches their headquarters, sent from an unknown source on Earth. 12 simple words. Do not mistake our silence for weakness. We are watching you. The galaxy laughs at this message. They think humans are bluffing. The Zarkon Dominion has conquered over 900 planets. They have erased entire species from history. They believe nothing in the universe can stop them. So how did a primitive world like Earth destroy their ships? The Dominion refuses to accept defeat. They gather a new force, a stealth cruiser, equipped with the best scanners, cloaking tech, and elite soldiers. This mission is simple. Capture a human. Study them. Find the truth. The cruiser arrives quietly above Earth's clouds near a desert where the last strike team vanished. Sensors detect nothing but sand, animals, and the cold night wind. The captain laughs. Maybe the first team died from their own stupidity. He does not know. Earth is already watching them. Down below, hidden cameras blink under the sand. Underground towers activate, releasing silent drones the size of insects. They fly up, invisible to alien eyes. The captain orders landing. The ship touches the ground, and the sand below it opens. The entire ship sinks underground like a stone dropping into the ocean. Inside, alarms scream. What is happening? This planet is unstable. But it is not the planet, it is humans. The ship is pulled into a massive underground base, bigger than any alien city. The walls are metal, covered with human symbols and unknown technology. Alien soldiers gather, shaking, terrified. Then the lights shut off. Darkness. Silence. Breathing stops. A glowing blue visor appears then. Another, and another. They surround the aliens like wolves circling their prey. A voice speaks from above. You should have stayed in the stars. In less than 10 seconds, the entire crew disappears. No screams, no gunfire, just silence. The Dominion waits for hours, but no message returns. Their anger becomes fear. The Dominion finally sends a heavy warship, the Korloth destroyer, with hundreds of fighters escorting it. They take no chances now. If Earth tries to resist, they will burn it. The moment they enter Earth's orbit, every human satellite goes offline. Communication towers shut down. GPS systems fail. Earth goes dark. The aliens think it is a victory. It begins, the Admiral announces proudly. But then, a single human object rises from the planet below. No fire trail, no sound, no heat signature. It looks small, weak like a simple rocket. The aliens laugh. That is their defense. The tiny object stops in front of the enormous destroyer, and then splits into hundreds of shining metallic shards. The alien admiral shouts, "Shields up!" Too late. Each shard becomes a weapon, slicing through ships like paper. Fighters burst into flames. The destroyer shakes violently as its engines collapse. In seconds, the entire fleet is destroyed. Only the admiral remains alive, floating helplessly in space as his ship burns. His communicator crackles. A human voice speaks again, calm, slow, cold. You made a mistake. The admiral demands an answer. What are you? How can your species do this? The voice pauses. We are humans. The admiral screams in rage and fear. He fires his last missile toward Earth. The missile explodes mid-flight, blocked by an invisible shield surrounding the planet. The admiral stares at that shield, a protective layer of pure energy. Something the Dominion has tried to build for centuries and failed. Humans. Already perfected it. The voice returns. You believe we are young. You believe we are weak. But we have learned from every enemy who came before you. A hologram flickers before the admiral. Old crash sites. Alien bodies, stolen tech, and humans studying them in secret labs. For over a century, humans have been hiding their knowledge, pretending to be less advanced, pretending to fear the stars. We never stopped growing, the voice continues. We never stopped preparing. We adapt faster than any species in this galaxy. The admiral understands now. Humans did not evolve to survive Earth. Humans evolved to survive anything. He tries to scream. We will destroy. A beam of light cuts through the ship. The admiral's signal ends and the Dominion loses yet another fleet to Earth's silence. Far below, inside a massive command chamber, people in advanced uniforms stand before screens. They do not celebrate. They do not shout. One commander simply takes a deep breath. They will send more, he says. His superior nods. And we will be ready. In the shadows, a new warship is revealed. Bigger, heavier, built from alien steel mixed with human ingenuity. Its engines glow bright blue. Its name, HSS Vengeance as. It rises slowly from the underground hangar, alarms echo across the hidden base. Earth is done waiting. If the galaxy wants war, humanity will bring war to their stars. And out there, across billions of light years, whispers begin to spread in alien markets and command centers. Nobody returns from attacking Earth. They have become something else. Humans are the real threat. Fear spreads like wildfire for the first time in galactic history. Humanity is the monster in the dark. What they do not understand is this. Humanity never stops fighting. Humans evolve under pressure. Humans become monsters. When cornered, and now, the galaxy has cornered them. For decades, the galaxy believed Earth was blind, lost in its own problems. Aliens laughed at humans for fighting each other, for wasting potential. But they never understood one thing. Humans learn through pain. Humans grow through struggle. Humans evolve through war. Every disaster in human history shaped them, not weaker but stronger. Every invasion attempt did the same. Deep below the surface of Earth, far from sunlight, lies a secret that only a few humans know. Project Aegis, it began 80 years ago, after the first alien crash. Governments denied everything publicly, but secretly, they united. Nations that once aimed nuclear missiles at each other now shared technology, knowledge, and purpose. They built laboratories in the deepest mountains, inside deserts, beneath oceans. Scientists studied alien metals, energy systems, and weapons. Engineers tested impossible machines that defied all known science. Slowly, humans created something the galaxy never expected: a hidden empire. An invisible army, a silent protector. Humanity waited, watched, prepared. Even when the world thought threats were only human-made, Project Aegis continued, and in shadows. After the destruction of the Dominion fleets, a global alarm echoed through underground bases. All units, initiate Phase Omega. Humanity is no longer the hunted. Massive blast doors opened. Aircraft hangars rumbled. Men and women in black armor rushed to stations. Screens flickered with alien maps and coordinates. The commander of Project Aegis, General Elias Ward, stood before a holo display. His voice was strong, calm, and dangerous. The Dominion believes we are scared. They think we will hide. But today, we take the fight to them. Engineers activated towering warships in hidden underground bays. These ships weren't built by copying alien designs. They were built by improving them. Warp drives powered by human creativity. Weapons forged from captured alien alloys. Computers faster than anything in known space. Aegis's flagship, HSS Vengeance, roared to life as energy flooded its core. Its hull shimmered like a blade under sunlight. It was built for one purpose: to hunt those who dare threaten Earth. General Ward issued a single order: launch. The ground shook as the ship rose through a disguised mountain ceiling, blasting into the night sky without leaving any trace. Humans on the surface slept peacefully, unaware that beneath them stood the greatest warriors the galaxy had ever feared. Meanwhile, across the galaxy, the Zarkon Dominion panicked. They could not explain how a primitive species had destroyed 2 fleets. Their general screamed inside war rooms, "This is impossible. They do not have the intelligence for such technology. They should be slaves, not threats." But the true fear came when they intercepted a signal. Human message sent directly into Dominion territory. It contained just 3 words: "We are coming." The Dominion's sensors detected strange energy spikes near the edge of their space. Their scout satellites zoomed in, thousands of objects removing fast. Too fast. At first they thought it was debris. Then they realized. Each object was a ship, human warships. Their engines burned blue like falling stars. Their weapons glowed with deadly light. Their formation was perfect, like a steel hurricane. The Dominion fired warning shots. Human ships didn't even slow down. Gravity cannons activated, crushing alien destroyers like cans. Quantum missiles warped inside enemy shields, exploding from the heart. Nanite swarms ate through starship hulls, turning steel into dust. Every weapon humans built was designed for one thing: total domination. Admiral Carex of the Dominion watched in horror. How? How can they advance this fast? We have existed for thousands of years. His science officer trembled. They adapt, sir. Admiral Karax shouted. They are just humans. The officer whispered, no, sir. They are humans who survived Earth. The Dominion had learned too late. A species that endured fire, disease, war, storms, and each other, would not fear anything the galaxy had. On the HSS Vengeance, General Ward looked calm. He watched alien worlds burn and fall in silence. We warned them, he said softly. A communication request appeared on his screen, from the Dominion High Council. The alien leader screamed, "Stop! We surrender!" General Ward leaned forward, eyes cold like a winter night. Humanity does not want your surrender. The alien stuttered. Then, what do you want? Ward whispered, respect. He ended the transmission. The galaxy finally understood. Earth never wanted war. Earth never wanted power. Earth simply wanted peace, but when peace is threatened, humans are capable of unimaginable things. In the corner of the command room, a new alert flashes. A long-range sensor picks up something huge, older and stronger than the Dominion, a presence that has been watching quietly. Waiting, General Ward whispers. So, the real ones are coming. His final order echoes. Prepare for Stage 2. It's time the galaxy learns why humans survive everything. The galaxy shakes with confusion and fear. Reports spread through every communication network. Humans are destroying the Dominion. Earth has weapons beyond imagination. Their fleet moves like a storm. Many alien empires begin to watch silently. Some hope humans win, and others pray they will lose. But all of them share something new. Fear. The HSS Vengeance leads a massive human fleet deeper into the Dominion's territory. Human warships move with perfect coordination. Like a school of steel beasts, their engines roar like thunder. General Elias Ward stands on the command deck, arms behind his back. His heartbeat is calm. His eyes are cold. He is not fighting for glory or conquest. He is fighting for Earth's survival. The Dominion gathers their largest defensive force. A wall of battleships, shaped like giant armored beasts. Space glows red as thousands of cannons aim at the humans. Humans. The Dominion commander roars through the communication link. You have broken every rule of the galaxy. You will be erased. General Ward responds with only 2 words. We adapt. The battle begins. Humanity's new weapons, human ships release quantum missiles that blink through space, appearing inside enemy shields before exploding with blue fire. Enemy cannons shoot bright plasma. But humans use gravity distortion shields to bend shots away like water flowing around a stone. Then come the nanite swarms, tiny machines that fly like dust and eat through ships. Panels melt, engines collapse, metal turns to ash. The Dominion fleet screams in terror. What kind of monsters are they? Humans are silent, cold, focused. This is not revenge. This is war. Ground assault begins. On the Dominion's nearest colony, cities shake as drop pods fall from the sky. They hit the ground like meteor strikes and split open. Human soldiers in advanced black armor walk out. Their movements are fast and precise. Their visors glow like the eyes of hunters. Dominion soldiers fire, but human armor absorbs every shot. With one strike, humans break through walls like they are made of sand. The Dominion commander tries to escape, but a shadow jumps in front of him. A female human soldier appears, helmet shining. She raises her weapon. This is for Earth. One blast, and the commander falls. The colony is captured in minutes. A message to the Galaxy General Ward opens every communication channel in the sector. His voice travels to every alien home screen, every military base, every leader's office. You believed Earth was weak. You believed humans were easy prey. You believed we would kneel. A hologram shows the destroyed Dominion fleet, burning pieces floating through space. But you learned one thing today. He pauses, and the galaxy holds its breath. Do not attack the children of Earth, the Dominion's last stand. The Dominion retreats to their homeworld, a planet covered in steel walls and giant defensive cannons. Their emperor watches screens with shaking hands. How did they become so powerful? He whispers. His advisor answers, voice quiet. Because we forced them to evolve. Human ships arrive. Hundreds of them. Their engines light the dark sky like morning sun. The emperor screams, "Fire everything!" Thousands of bright red beams shoot upward. But humans teleport their ships through slip space, appearing behind enemy cannons. In seconds, the defenses fall silent. The Dominion's fate is sealed. General Ward stands inside the Capitol chamber, staring at the Emperor. The Emperor begs, "Please, mercy." Ward leans forward. "Humanity asked for peace for thousands of years. You answered us with war. Now you can understand our answer." He turns around. "Take their technology. Leave their future. Humans do not destroy the Dominion completely. They leave behind a broken empire, alive only to spread the warning, never fight Earth again." A new fear emerges just as the human fleet prepares to return home. Alarms suddenly scream inside the HSS Vengeance. A strange wormhole opens in space, enormous, dark, and ancient. Something begins to emerge from inside the void. A structure. No, a megaship larger than entire planets. General Ward's eyes widen for the first time. That is not Dominion. The crew watches in silent horror as the object reveals itself. A living machine, black as a starless night, covered in glowing runes older than any known civilization. A voice echoes through space, cold and ancient. "Children of Earth. We warned the galaxy about you." General Ward clenches his fists. "The true enemy," he whispers. The megaship continues. "Your evolution must end." War horns echo from inside the megaship, a sound the galaxy has not heard for 1,000,000 years. The screens flash a single name. The null General Ward steps forward. No fear in his eyes. "Prepare all weapons." Earth does not bow. The galaxy watches in terror. The Zarkon Dominion, once unstoppable, has fallen. Human warships stand victorious. But the celebration dies instantly when the wormhole opens. No one breathes. The megaship that emerges is larger than any space structure ever recorded. Its size blocks out starlight. Its surface is covered in dark, shifting armor that feels alive, like a creature wearing metal skin. Every sensor on the HSS Vengeance fails at once. Screens glitch. Coordinates scramble. Warp drives shut down. The air grows cold, even inside sealed spacecraft. General Ward stares at the void-covered giant. He knows instantly, this is the real enemy. A voice speaks, but not through communication systems. It speaks inside every mind. "Children of Earth, we return." Human soldiers grip their heads, trying to block a voice that has no sound. Ward forces himself to speak. "Identify yourself." The voice responds with no emotion. "We are the Null, the guardians of the galaxy." Ward frowns. "Guardians? You destroy civilizations." The Null replies, "We erase threats before they spread." Ward's fists tighten. "And now you want to erase us?" Then the truth. Humanity should never have existed. Ward feels something deep in his bones. Not fear, but fury. The ancient secret. The Null reveal the dark history. Millions of years ago, a species evolved on a faraway world. Fast, violent, brilliant. They grew stronger with every attempt to destroy them. They adapted to every weapon, every disease, every disaster. They became unstoppable. The Null fought them for centuries. But even victory was dangerous. From the ashes of every battle, the species only evolved faster. So the Null made a choice. They wiped out that species, but preserved one last cell, a tiny spark of life, and locked it away on a distant, isolated planet. Earth a prison disguised as a cradle, you humans. The Null speak slowly. Are the descendants of the most dangerous beings this galaxy has ever seen. Ward whispers, "We were never weak." The Null, "No, you were contained." The first strike without warning. A beam of dark energy erupts from the megaship. A Dominion moon, far behind human fleets, explodes into dust. The shockwave shakes planets across the sector. The Null voice echoes, "Your evolution ends here." General Ward slams his fist forward. "All ships, fire!" Human weapons storm the void. Thousands of missiles, gravitational cannons, quantum warheads. Everything Earth has. The blasts hit the Null megaship and vanish, absorbed like drops of water into sand. Human soldiers freeze. Nothing damages it. Ward grits his teeth. We've never faced anything like this. Yet his eyes don't show fear, only calculation. Human minds race faster under threat. Humanity awakens inside the Vengeance's med lab. Scientists study something new. something terrifying. Human DNA is changing. Stress, danger, fear, they do not break humans. They evolve humans. Cells multiply faster. Brainwaves spike. Reflexes heighten. What the null feared is happening. Humans are unlocking the ancient strength inside them. Dr. Reese whispers, "We are becoming what they tried to erase." General Ward replies quietly, "Good. War of minds. The null tried to invade human thoughts, but the attempt fails. A mental barrier forms automatically in every human brain, a defense no other species has ever developed. The null sounds surprised for the first time. Impossible." Ward smiles. "You should have killed us when we were weak. But now, we fight back." He gives a new command. "Prepare Project Overdrive." Technicians pale. "Sir, that protocol could kill us." Ward nods. "Better we die as humans than live as prisoners." Earth speaks. A signal rises from Earth, broadcast to the entire galaxy. The President of Earth appears on every screen, every display, every ship. Her voice is steady, strong. "For centuries, we asked for peace. For centuries, we were ignored. No more." Behind her, a giant banner unfolds. United Planetary Defense. Earth First Alien civilians across the galaxy watch in silent horror as she declares, "We do not fight for power. We fight because we must, and we will not stop until every human child is safe." The galaxy sees something in her eyes, a warning, a promise, a prophecy. The coming storm. The null megaship charges its weapons again, energy glowing like a black sun ready to collapse a star. General Ward stands before his fleet. Humanity's story was written in fire. Let's show them how bright we burn. The vengeance surges forward. Human warships follow, like wolves charging a titan. The screen flashes red. Final battle initiated. The null voice echoes. "We will end you." Ward roars back, "You can try." Space ignites, light and darkness collide. The battle for the fate of the galaxy begins, and every alien now understands the truth. Earth was never prey. Earth was the cage. Humans were the beast trapped inside. The battlefield is on fire. Stars explode. Space cracks. Gravity bends. Human ships fight like the universe depends on them, because it does. The null megaship unleashes black beams that tear human destroyers apart. Thousands of human lives are lost in seconds, but not a single ship retreats. General Ward shouts, "Push forward." Humanity does not step back. Missiles streak like comets. Cannons roar like angry gods. Human hearts burn like wildfire. But the megaship still stands. The unstoppable evolution inside the HSS Vengeance. Scientists watch something unbelievable. Human soldiers who were injured begin healing faster than medicine allows. Broken bones shift back into place. Vision sharpens. Strength multiplies. The null voice trembles. "This cannot be. You are reaching stage Omega." Ward smiles coldly. "Maybe we always were stage Omega." Humans are turning into what the null feared, the ultimate survivors. Every loss only makes them stronger. The final move, Project Overdrive. The Vengeance rises above the fleet, engines screaming. Ward activates the most dangerous weapon humans have ever created. Project Overdrive, a device that opens artificial black holes. By sacrificing the ship's own core, the crew knows the risk. They do not hesitate. Ward broadcasts to every human soldier, "If we fall here, Earth falls forever." Today, we show them who we are. Human warships create a formation around the Vengeance, a shield of loyalty. The null prepares to fire its extermination beam. A shot meant to wipe out Earth itself. Ward roars, "For Earth!" The Vengeance becomes a star. A white-blue explosion bursts forward, a wave of pure energy smashing into the megaship. Black armor cracks. Runes break. The null scream, not in anger but in fear. "No, you were never supposed to escape." The megaship shatters, collapsing into the wormhole. The null vanish. The price of victory alarms blare throughout the Vengeance. The ship is dying. Ward watches flames rise around his command seat. His officers are shouting, urging him to escape. He smiles gently. "I will go where every soldier went, who believed in me." He sends a final message to Earth, humanity: never bow. The Vengeance explodes, light brighter than any sunrise. His sacrifice saves billions. Earth unbroken back home, people cry. Every screen shows the message he left behind. Cities dim their lights in honor. Humanity mourns and rises stronger. The president speaks to the galaxy. They tried to erase us. They failed. From now on, Earth decides its future. Behind her, the new flagship launches, HFY War, named after the hero who saved humanity. The galaxy changes forever. Once slave races cheer silently. Empires that mocked Earth now shrink in terror. News spreads like lightning. The Null were defeated. Humans destroyed the unstoppable. Don't ever threaten Earth. Alien children ask in fear, what if the humans come here? Their parents reply, pray they don't. A new era begins. Human fleets expand deeper into the stars, not conquering, but defending. Worlds approach Earth for alliances, not orders. Even the former Dominion, broken and humbled, kneels before the planet they once tried to conquer. And deep in hidden labs, scientists study what humans have become. Faster, smarter, stronger. The real evolution has only begun. The final message: a monument rises on Earth, a giant stone tower pointing toward the stars. Words carved into the surface: we are humans, we survive, we evolve, we protect our own. When aliens see those words, they remember the nightmare that destroyed the Null. They remember the fleet that came from the blue planet. They remember the soldiers who turned war into evolution, and they whisper one name with fear and respect. Humanity. Closing cinematic narration. Final line. From a world once underestimated, rose the strongest species the galaxy has ever known. Humanity was never the easy target. Humanity is the reason the galaxy fears the dark.